All picks for 2022 NFL Week 12. Here I am. Here are the picks right there. Went, by the way, 10-4 last week with a 94-67 overall record in 2022. Now I'm feeling it, and I'm starting to feel good. Thanksgiving is upon us. I want to wish you and yours a happy Thanksgiving coming up on Thursday, and 3 games coming up on Thursday. And I think they're all good ones, too. The Buffalo Bills are at 7-3. They beat the Cleveland Browns in Detroit because the snow in western New York was unbearable. So many feet of snow, I think Bigfoot, it would have been well past Bigfoot. I don't think he would have been able to walk in this kind of snow, or the Loch Ness Monster. They stayed in Detroit. That's their grand prize, because now they're playing the Detroit Lions to kick off NFL Week 12. 12:30 p.m. is the kickoff on CBS. Buffalo right now a 9.5-point favorite. I'm going to take them by a touchdown. I'm not so confident that they're going to be able to run away with this game with that 9.5-point favorite. I don't think so. The Lions won 3 in a row. Now they're starting to look like a team that could potentially be sneaking in on a wild card. We'll see, but even though Buffalo's a little dinged up, I don't see them beating the Bills on Thursday on Thanksgiving. I think the Bills will win this one, as I said, by a touchdown. Next, when the schedule makers made this, they probably thought that the Giants were going to be a pushover. They're not. The New York Football Giants are competitive in 2022, and they're at the Dallas Cowboys. Both teams are 7-3. One had a big win. One had a tough, crushing loss. The Giants lost to the Detroit Lions last week, upset by them in the Meadowlands. And now they travel to Arlington to face the Dallas Cowboys, who had a massive win over the Minnesota Vikings that nobody saw. What I mean by nobody saw, I mean nobody saw coming. A lot of people saw the game. Nobody saw that 40-3 drubbing coming at the hands of the Dallas Cowboys. It's a 4:30 kickoff on Fox, and that's on Thursday. And right now, Dallas is listed as a 9.5-point favorite. And like the last game, that's a 9.5-point favorite. This is not a stone-cold lead pipe lock for me. I'm going to take the Cowboys, but I'm going to take them to win just barely. I'm going to take them to win by about 6. I think the Giants are stinging from the loss from last week, and I do think the slide is going to happen, but I think they'll be competitive in the slide. Next, we have Thursday Night Football, a Thanksgiving special at 8:20 p.m. on NBC. No Amazon Prime Video or Prime Video to screw you up this week, because it certainly screwed me up. The 8-2 Minnesota Vikings host the 6-4 New England Patriots. It's an 8:20 kickoff on NBC, and right now, the Vikes are listed as a 3.5-point favorite. I will take the Vikings to win this game by 3 points. I think losing to Dallas was big for them because they realized they needed to be humbled, and they got humbled on national TV. All games are national TV. I get that, except for, of course, the Prime Video. And it really humbled them. And I think now going in, you have to think that the Dallas Cowboys, no, that's the game before that, J-Dog, the Minnesota Vikings, who got walloped by the Dallas Cowboys, are a little bit more humble and need this game a little bit more. The Patriots were able to defeat the Jets not controversially, I guess. It's controversial what's going on to the Jets. I'll talk more about the Jets later. They had that game until they didn't. Patriots were able to win. They've got good defense, and I think they'll keep the Vikings in check. But I'm going to take them being the Vikings, to win by a field goal. Now we go to Sunday's games, and every team's playing this weekend. They wanted to make sure they got a great audience, and they're going to get a great audience for all teams on deck in Week 12. There'll be more bye weeks, 13, 14, and so on. You get it. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 5-5, are at the Cleveland Browns, who are 3-7. It's a 1 p.m. kickoff on Fox, and right now the Tampa Bay Bucs are 3.5-point favorites, and I've got them winning this one by at least 10 points. I know it's in Cleveland, and the weather's going to be I don't know how it's going to be cold, obviously, or colder, certainly colder than Tampa. But the Browns are a mess right now. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. And I'm going to take the Bucs to win this one. Tom Brady, by the way, since the divorce was final from Giselle is undefeated. Keep that in mind. Next, we have last year's AFC. I want turkey. That's why. I'm craving turkey. That's why I'm screwing everything up. Yeah. Sunday at 1 p.m. on CBS, the reigning, defending, undisputed AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals are at the Tennessee Titans. The Titans are 7-3. The Bengals are 6-4. This is a rematch of last year's AFC semifinal matchup, in which the Bengals knocked out the Titans, who are, I believe they had the home field advantage. So they did. The Packers and the Titans both lost in round dose. And right now, Cincinnati's listed as a 1.5-point favorite. I think Tennessee gets their revenge. They really showed me something against the Green Bay Packers on Thursday Night Football. And that running game is really just Derrick Henry, I think, is the best running back in the game. Nick Chubb is up there, but I think Derrick Henry is the best running back in the game. And the Titans are starting to bring up the rear. They're feeling it now after slumping for a few weeks. And I think they're going to defeat Cincinnati. I'm going to say by a touchdown. By a touchdown in this game. It's in Nashville. They'll have the home field advantage. And I think the Titans will defeat the Bengals in this game. Next, here is my stone cold lead pipe lock of the week. The 1-8-1 Houston Texans are at the 7-3 Miami Dolphins. 1 p.m. game on CBS. Miami listed as a 12.5-point favorite. They're going to win by 21 points, 3 touchdowns. It's Tua time, and they're going to embarrass the Houston Texans this Sunday in Miami. That's my stone cold lead pipe lock of the week. Next, we have the Chicago Bears at the New York Football Jets. Mike White will get the start now. It's a 1 p.m. kickoff on Fox. The Jets are at 6-4. The Bears are 3-8. They're the same old Chicago Bears. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. It doesn't matter who the owner is. It doesn't matter who the new head coach is. It doesn't matter who the new general manager or VP of operations is. They're the same old Chicago Bears until further notice. Jets are listed as a 4.5-point favorite, and I'm going to take them to win by at least 10 points here. The Zach Wilson benching, I think, is an overreaction. But I still think the Jets are going to win this game because, well, they're the Chicago Bears, and they're the Chicago Bears until further notice. I'll leave it at that. Next, we have the 5-6 Atlanta Falcons at the 6-5 Washington Commanders, who are sneaking in on a wild card. 1 p.m. is the kickoff on Fox. Commies listed as a 4.5-point favorite. And you know what? I'm going to take those points because the Falcons, they play tough. They're not a pushover. This is why they're 5-6 and not like the Carolina Panthers, who are 3-8 or 1-8-1 like the Houston Texans. They play competitive. I think they're going to be competitive in this game. And Washington, they have problems where they lag. Well, I think this is going to be one of those games where they lag, but not lose. They'll lag, but they won't lose. Commies will win this game. Next, a Super Bowl 50 rematch that did not go the Carolina Panthers' way. They met up with the Denver Broncos. Peyton Manning got his ring with Denver. He had one with Indy and Von Miller and all the defense that ran roughshod over Cam Newton. And the Carolina Panthers in, 2016 won that game. And now we have a rematch for Super Bowl 50 coming up Sunday at 1 on Fox. And the Broncos are 3-7. Tough loss against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Carolina Panthers 3-8. And as I said, a 1 p.m. kickoff on Fox. Denver's listed as a 2.5-point favorite. I'm going to take them by a touchdown. I think Russ Wilson, they almost snapped out of it. Melvin Gordon kind of cost them, and now the Broncos have cut him. And Russ Wilson and company, I think, will go in to Carolina and beat down the Panthers. And again, I think I'll beat down by a touchdown, by 7 points. Nate Hackett's no longer calling the plays, the new head coach of the Denver Broncos. Well, how much longer is he going to be the new head coach, by the way? With the new ownership group, they may be one and done. But Broncos should not be 3-7. At best, they should probably be what? Maybe 5-5? They've had games just slip away from them. Next, we have the Baltimore Ravens at 7-3 at the 3-7 Jacksonville Jaguars. And right now, Baltimore's a 4.5-point favorite. And this could be a trap game. The Ravens are starting to shore up their defense a little bit. And they may, though, this may be a trap game. They may let their guard down at Jacksonville. That's why I'm going to take the 4.5 points. 1 p.m. kickoff on CBS. Don't be surprised if Jacksonville wins this game. I'm going to take the Ravens. Just don't be surprised. Just putting that out there now. Next, we have the Los Angeles Chargers at the 4-7 Arizona Cardinals. And for the first time in 3 weeks, the Chargers will not be on prime time. They got embarrassed by the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football, and the week before that, they defeated the 49ers. They're at the Cardinals, who are 4-7 and keep getting injured, and that's a 4:05 kickoff on CBS. LA is 5-5. Right now, the Cardinals are a half-point favorite. I'm going to take the Chargers here by 6 points. They're evenly matched, and that's not a good thing. I don't think either of these two teams are going to be playing in Arizona come February, where the Super Bowl is. Why are they such snake-bitten franchises? You know, what is this? What happens here? If any, can you name a more snake-bitten franchise in professional football than the Los Angeles Chargers? Always overhyped, always have a good start every now and then they just let it go in the second half. Or they're a perennial potential Super Bowl favorite. Remember the Phil Rivers era? They get to the AFC title game against the Patriots. This is like 14 years ago. And they think they're going to build on it, and they don't. I am going to take, as I said, I'm going to take LA by 6 points here to win this one. Next, we have the Las Vegas Raiders, 3-7, who got a big win in Denver. They're undefeated against the Broncos since being called the Las Vegas Raiders, since moving to Nevada. They're at 3-7. At 6-4, the Seattle Seahawks, the Seabags. First place Seattle Seahawks, by the way, right? Or is it the San Francisco 49ers? I think it's the Seabags right now. 4:05 is the kickoff on CBS. And right now, 3.5-point favorite are Seattle. And I'm going to take them to win this by 13 points. I think they've got the 12th man. They got the bye week. They're a little bit more well-rested. And I'm going to take them to beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Next, in what should have been, I don't think it will be, an offensive barrage, two teams meeting up. If this was last year, would have been the case. This year, really different. The Los Angeles Rams, the reigning defending undisputed Super Bowl champs, are at the 8-2 Kansas City Chiefs, who are firing on all cylinders. Right now, the Super Bowl goes through KC in the AFC. Right now, a 14.5-point favorite. I am going to take those 14 points. I'm going to take 14.5 right there. I'm going to take those points. It's a 4:25 kickoff on Fox, by the way. Pat Mahomes is the MVP of the league right now. Pass yards, touchdown. He's the guy right now. And you know what? He's going to have a lot of fun against this suspect, suspect LA Rams defense. The champs are playing like chumps, and they're going to continue to falter. Next, we have the New Orleans Saints, who are at 4-7, at the 6-4 San Francisco 49ers. Right now, the Niners are listed as a half-point favorite. It's a 4:25 kickoff on Fox. I'm going to take them to win by 7 points here, by a touchdown. I just don't see the upside for the Saints right now. I really don't. I just don't see it. I think they're going to go to Santa Clara, and I think they're going to lose this game to Jimmy Garoppolo, and the offense seems to be clicking now with Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers, and Deebo Samuel, all those guys right now. They had that big win in Mexico on Monday Night Football this past week against the Arizona Cardinals. They are just they're a machine, and they're getting healthy at the right time, and they're playing well at the right time. Sunday Night Football on NBC. It's an 8:20 kickoff. When the schedule makers made this, I think they thought this was going to be the marquee matchup. I think they should have flexed this one out. The 4-7 Green Bay Packers are at the 9-1 Philadelphia Eagles. Currently, the Eagles are a 7.5-point favorite. They barely made it out of Indy alive. Packers Couldn't get it done against the Tennessee Titans on Thursday Night Football last week after showing glimpses of promise in that overtime win over the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm going to take the Eagles by 9 points here. It's going to be in Philly. The weather, I think it's going to be brutal, or at least not really cold, close enough. I just don't think the Packers can stop anybody right now. Jalen Hurts will probably have his way, and the Packers will get Hurts. They'll get Hoyt. Monday Night Football. This should be a good one. 8:15 is the kickoff on ESPN. It's the Indianapolis Colts, who are 4-6-1, hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 3-7. Right now, Indy listed as a 2.5-point favorite. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't know what to make of them. They play close games. They've been losing a lot of close games, but they play close games. They lost a close one to the Cincinnati Bengals in Pittsburgh this past weekend. And I think because of that, they've got a little bit more to lose. I think they're going to play with some house money. And I'm going to take the Steelers on a last-second field goal at Indy to beat the Colts on Monday Night Football. I'll take the Steelers over the Colts. Jeff Saturday has these guys playing great, though, for the Colts. Okay. Turkey Day tomorrow. That's why I'm doing this on Wednesday and not Thursday. I've got the Bills over the Lions. I've got the Cowboys over the G-Men. And I've got the Vikings over the Patriots. On Sunday, so there's all the Sunday games, I've got Tampa Bay over Cleveland. I've got Tennessee over Cincy. Miami over Houston. That's the stone-cold lead pipe lock of the week. At least 3 touchdowns, 21 points there. The Jets over the Bears. The Commies, the Washington Commanders, over the Falcons. Broncos over the Panthers. Baltimore over Jacksonville. The Chargers over the Cardinals. Seattle, the Seabags over Las Vegas. Kansas City over the LA Rams. San Francisco over New Orleans. The Sunday night game, I've got the Eagles over the Packers. And Monday Night Football, I've got the Steelers in a squeaker over the Indianapolis Colts. That's my Week 12 story, and I'm sticking to it for 2022 NFL picks. I'm back at it at my regular time next Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern, and enjoy Thanksgiving. Turkey for me, turkey for you. I like to eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. That's my Adam Sandler for the year. Get over there. Enjoy Thanksgiving, really. I'm being serious here. Please enjoy Thanksgiving. Please enjoy some time for yourself and just not tone it down, but get some rest. It's been a rough year. We're back at full throttle. You know, the pandemic kind of taught us not to really do this anymore and keep it in perspective. Well, we're right back at 0 to 60. Don't know what to tell you. It's just how it is. Take it easy. Enjoy your family. If you don't have a family, enjoy the food. If you don't have the food, please find food. Don't want you homeless. Don't want you hungry. That's just who I am. And take care of yourselves. Enjoy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the Black Friday. Enjoy the weekend. If you've got days off, enjoy them. Spend time with your family and friends if you have them. Count your blessings for sure. And just please know that you're thankful and I care about you for sure. And thank you so much for the 85 subscribers that I now have. And I'm trying to continue to grow this channel. I must be doing something correct. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. I take all criticisms. I take all comments, positive, negative, unless you threaten me. If you threaten me, I'll probably threaten you and block you. Nah, it's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm in a giving mood. I won't appreciate it if you do that. I'm not telling you not to. It's good for the algorithm regardless. And enjoy the rest of the weekend, the football. Hopefully I'll enjoy some wins here. I'm certainly going to spend time with the family. I'm going to watch World Cup soccer as well. I don't think that's a massive betrayal, is it not? I'm going to watch the Ohio State University take on Michigan. And these two teams haven't been undefeated since, 2006? I'm going to enjoy watching the Buckeyes beat the Wolverines and get into that college football playoff. Then the games on Sunday, the games on Thursday, the 3 games there, the games on Sunday, and then Monday night football. J-Dawg Short Shorts was on National Cashew Day. Hope you watched that and enjoyed it. I'll have J-Dawg Short Shorts again tomorrow. What am I going to be talking about? Oh, yeah, Thanksgiving. And then I'll have a recap on Tuesday for week 12, and then we'll move on to week 13 in the National Football League. And I will talk to you again tomorrow with J-Dawg's Short Shorts. The next time I do this again will be live on this YouTube channel on Thursday. And that'll be, wow, the 1st of December. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness. We're going to be in December next Thursday. Wow. We're almost done 2022. Don't worry, darling. 2023 is coming. All right. Enjoy Thanksgiving. I will talk to you on J-Dawg's Fearless Football Picks next Thursday, December 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern. Take care of yourselves. Have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you.